are lined up. I believe we're going to see Donkey Kong versus Pac-Man for this first match this afternoon. Definitely interesting to see how that goes. Now, Pac-Man, very strong character online, and this matchup has very powerful tools that Donkey Kong will have to really kind of work his way around. Now, Prodigy, or you've got I don't know where the tag comes from, but it was Prodigy for the longest time, and the tag switch came fairly recently. All right, we are getting game 1 on good old-fashioned Pokemon Stadium 2. Both characters are charging their moves. Okay, all right. Game 1 is underway. Wait, the rule set is a little wonky. I just realized we are on an interesting rule set of 4 stocks and items. I'm sure that's not an intentional error. Give us one moment. I'm sure they're gonna be sorting that out. Okay. I don't know whose arena was on those settings, but you know, I would like to see them play it out like that. Sometimes this game needs a little spice. Now, I am pretty sure for the rest of the matches you'll be seeing for this finals event today, all the matches are going to be best 3 out of 5, as opposed to the 2 out of 3 we've been seeing all day yesterday. We're going to see a quick rules update. Okay. Now, before we start our match, here in the chat, I like to hear what characters you play and how you've been feeling about the state of the online Smash Brothers scene. We're about a year into lockdown where we haven't been able to play in person. Have you been playing online at all, or have you been just kind of crossing your fingers and hoping for the day we all come back? I'd like to hear your thoughts. I see some familiar names in the chat. Those who are I think well acquainted with one of the players here. You've got. Okay, we're still seeing a rules update. Everyone's just making sure we're on the right format. I still see 4 stock. Ooh. Interesting. That's up to the production to follow that. I believe it still says 4 stock. That's fine. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh, here. All right. Game 1 question mark. We'll be playing our tournament set. Yeah, there are still 4 stocks. Okay. I think Shane on their end realizes this. I think they're both HSSD. All right. You know, that's a smart play. Or they're just gonna neutral start. All right. I think we're good. Game 1 for realsies. And now, once again, both players are charging up their powerful neutral special. There's a taunt. Will we see these two play? Okay, they're getting at it. All right, now the match has started for real. Pac-Man, oh, great conversion with Galaga. Finds the grabs, a lot of grabs, and that's just the thing with Donkey Kong. That there's just going to be a lot of scenarios where Akademics is going to find a grab because of how long it lasts and how big it is. Slow start on the part of Akademics, but you got connects to dash tech, and Shane's having trouble coming down. Back to neutral. That's going to be big though. I know for a fact that Donkey Kong players, it's not exactly the most reliable or the safest one, but when you land that down special attack, that's just going to be a sweet release of dopamine for any monkey brain players. Now the percents are even. And Prodigy seems to have, for currently, figured out a method of breaking the zone that this Pac-Man's creating. Dash attack being very big, very fast, and kind of catches you off guard. Lands with the side special. I love that. It's a very powerful move on shield. It has armor. It's just an incredible mix-up to come down to anyone holding the advantage. Now, Prodigy has taken the lead. Wow! He uses the down special to knock the hydrant upwards, and the Pac-Man main Academics didn't seem to expect it. Donkey Punch connects somehow. Goes the other direction. Falls into the forward smash. The forward smash does linger for a little bit, so even if you've got neutral get up towards it, the Pac-Man still next to kill. And there it is, the grab like I mentioned before. Donkey Kong being so big, and Prodigy's just play style of just walking in forwards. It just works out for Academics every time. And Prodigy kind of just fishing for one of the special moves, it seems. Oh, that's gonna be big. Prodigy tries the side special landing again, but Academics lands in front of him. As the Donkey Kong up in the air. Now, I would like to see both players just make better use of the advantage state. They kind of knock them upwards and then kind of go back to their charging game plan, and then we're back to neutral here. I would like to see just better use of, or just better, like, advantage of stage control. That's going to be a kill. Oh, goes for back air. Jumps in the air. I don't think Academics expected the bell to land. Now Academics has the control, and that's just the pressure of charging fruits while you're at ledge. You just want to get up, and you want to get off. You just want to get back into the action, and you've got swinging the get up attack. Tries to outrun the hydrant, but Donkey Kong isn't quite fast enough for the physics of that. Next, another grab, and Prodigy really just has to figure out a way to avoid that, because every time he gets grabbed, he gets knocked up into the air, and it's just way too much percent for his end. Okay, cross up roll. Oh, but there it is. The side beat again has netted him every single kill so far. Academics, if he wants to close this game, has to be alert for that move. Oh, the shield pressure is insane. You've got is aware, but he goes for another dash attack. Tries to catch the jump. He had the read, just barely off the mark on the execution. Now, despite the percent lead, Prodigy has the stage control and the Donkey Punch charged. So even despite the numbers difference, there is still such a high possibility of you taking this. And as the people say, there's no such thing as a lead until it is over. That's not what people say. This is dangerous for both players, but this back throw is going to send Prodigy off stage. And again, Prodigy's just going for the most aggressive landings. Oh, I like the idea of the charge, but Academics holds through. Oh, there it is, the forward smash. As I mentioned before earlier, even if you dodge the initial hit, it lingers. And so if you fall into it, you're just gonna get hit by it. Very threatening, like, and just powerful move for Pac-Man. And Academics made very good, just very aware of just how potent it is, and keeping it as a reserve mix-up rather than just kind of busting it out whenever possible. Now from the stream end, we're getting just little in-game messages towards the players. We love to see a good and clean fight between our competitors. I might be misremembering, but I believe you've got aka Prodigy, aka a Parsa, has more characters under his belt if he feels that Donkey Kong just isn't enough. On the part of Academics, the Pac-Man seems to be doing just fine for that game one so far, and he also has a Robin. Don't forget to keep that in mind. for those of you just tuning in, Smash Bros. Has only started today. Be sure to share the stream. Tell your friends. Tell all of Prodigy's friends if you're a homie of Prodigy. And if you're on the side of Academics, tell all the Academics friends to come root for the boy. Now, keep in mind, after this set, they are not, like, neither player is eliminated yet. This is winners finals. And so there will be more matches for either player. But this winners finals is to see who advances into grand finals from the winner's side. And so there are definitely stakes for this if you want a shot at the prize money and the glory for first place. Okay, game 2 will be underway. Same characters. I wonder what Prodigy's counterpick stage will be. And we're going right back. Prodigy feeling that it was more so his own gameplay rather than the stage costing him the game. Now, unfortunately, I don't know as much about Academics as I know about Prodigy. Prodigy being someone from my own state, but you know, just a long-time competitor. Very good understanding of the game, and just knowing how, you know, these bracket nerves and whatnot. Just knowing how all that factors in. And there it is. Again, the side special, just doing big work for the punish game on the part of You've Got. Wow. Just skirting around all of Academics' moves. Offstage situation. Does You've Got go for it? Finds, oh, an up smash instead of an up air, but he'll find it anyways. And that's, Donkey Kong is so threatening underneath the platform. And just being aware of the options that Academics has when shielding on that platform, there aren't a whole lot, and Donkey Kong being so big and giant, it's hard to outrun it. Kong, if you will. Fox had equalized though, and now Academics has taken a very firm lead. Very fierce start, 69% unanswered for Shane. And it seems that Prodigy's a little hyper-focusing on hitting the hydrant, and Academics is making taking great note of that. Letting You've Got deal with the hydrant and playing his own game. Finds it, no, the pressure and the use of hydrant to control the map is so good. Shane recognizing that Prodigy was in a pressure situation. Finds a forward smash in the roll. Okay. Somehow gets hit by their own hydrant. And Prodigy, I noticed that when Prodigy has stage, they kind of head for the hills and they swing whatever option they think they're gonna do. And you know, it's not like the read has always failed, but sometimes it might just be better to stand your ground. This is bad for DK. Nope, has a jump. However, Shane still has a full stock lead. Prodigy really needs to net this kill if they want a shot at winning this game. And here's the tricky part. You have stage control, but you have to respect it because now Academics has the key in hand. Now it is gone now, but this should kill. Yes. Now all it takes for Academics is one good hit, but I think Academics has to recognize that DK can do so much damage with all this rage percent. Academics definitely playing a little scared. You can see that in the gameplay. Oh, but goes for the craziest grab I've ever seen in my life. Dash attack, tech chase. I actually like that option. Oh, and again, the forward smash. Not hitting initially, but You've Got falls into it. And I think it's just recognition from Academics that Prodigy tends to recover high, jump over, and tries to come back to stage by jumping. And, you know, when that forward smash covers space as well as just for a good period of time, it's just a great option to throw out. Prodigy definitely has to be alert for that. And here is where the trouble comes for Prodigy. The Donkey Kong, although a very close game 1 and actually had quite the chance game 2, it just wasn't enough to maintain just control over the match and the gameplay. It seemed like Prodigy was playing on the back foot, and so we'll have to see either a stage switch or maybe even a character switch if it comes to that. But for now, Akademics seems to have it down. Firm lead. But there is still one more game to win. Akademics has won nothing yet. Wait, it seems like that Prodigy has left the arena. I just realized. Perhaps they don't realize that it is a best of 5 set. Huh. If I may ask the chat, just to clarify, because Smash.gg only has initials. If you're a fan of Shane, may I ask where the CU in the tag comes from? I believe I saw that the state was Kentucky. I made a guess, but I forgot what it was. I'm actually gonna take a look at Academic Smash.gg bio. It reads, Pac-Man main. If I win, it was because of gimmicks. If I lose, then it's because of a matchup. Remember to shower gamers. He/him. I love that. Don't forget, showering is important. Us gamers are notorious for the lack of showers, but I showered this morning. Did you shower? Press 1 if you showered in the chat. Alright, now You've Got is back in our lobby. Just a little bit. I believe Prodigy believed that it was a best of 3 rather than a best of 5. It is not over, and I hope You've Got still has the fighting spirit to really go the furthest he can for this best of 5 set. Alright, back to the gameplay. Battle is about to start. Nintendo. Alright, there we are. Game 3. Once again, Donkey Kong versus Pac-Man. We're going back to the same stage. Prodigy keeping all else equal. Really trying to make this victory really trying to get this victory clean. Prodigy really loves the down special, very clearly. It is a crazy fast move. Wasn't always that way. I believe it was a recent addition to this game. That the down special actually has very low landing lag and combo potential. And that is an option that Shane is going to have to be wary of. In addition to all the tricks that Prodigy threw, that forward air almost spiking, but Academics with a good DI to stay alive. Oh, he falls into this up special. And again, You've Got is just the biggest fan of the special moves, clearly in Academics. Just caught unready. And You've Got is trying to extend this lead as far as possible. So here's the thing about trampling the middle stage. Donkey Kong being so big, For those of you that don't know, if you run straight across the trampoline, it forces you to jump. And so, for Donkey Kong, having to jump is kind of dangerous because of how big you are and how hard it is to kind of come down. But regardless, Prodigy kind of pays no mind to it and goes swinging for Akademics regardless. Now this is an edgeguard scenario. The strawberry isn't strong enough, but the forward smash certainly is. Shane tying stocks up. And, wow, the angle for the hydrant on the down special. Something I've never seen before. Oh, that's gonna do it. The trampoline not there to save him. You've got, look, 2 stocks to 1, looking to take their first game. The down tilt not strong enough. That was a weird down tilt. It seems to be just a fight for center stage, and Academics seems to be really good at managing that. Just awareness of Donkey Kong's just paths to regaining stage control. That's so much damage. And even though Prodigy had a strong lead, I think Prodigy is just getting a little too antsy, trying to make the most of it. Now Academics going for the craziest side special. You know, you're on stream. Go for a little swag, why don't you? Oh my goodness! So the forward smash was blocked, but the shield dropped. Because Prodigy tried to, I guess, you know, do whatever that follows, but the bell dropped and stunned him. And Academics was free to use another forward smash. This is some crazy gameplay. We're seeing right here. Now, you've got to try to figure out what moves are best on Hydrant besides down special. Oh, that should be a punish. You've got charges for a little too long. Ooh. You gotta be wary of the dash attack. It is many hits on the shield and very low end lag. Chef's in there. Down specials. Oh my gosh. You know what? In this matchup we've been seeing, both players kind of like there is almost no patience at the ledge. It's just I'm trying to get back to the fight real quick ASAP, and Prodigy just holding his ground, popping the down smash because it covers a lot of options. If you neutral get up, you might get hit. If you roll, you're certainly getting hit, which Academics did get hit by, and it combos into up air. I did not know that actually. In Super Smash Bros. Melee, people like to joke that it's just a scuffed Falco shine that combos upwards, and it persists in this game apparently. You learn something new every day. The first game for Prodigy. Now, Prodigy has to now work against the counter picks of Academics. Now, based on what we saw, we're probably going to go back to the same stage. I can't imagine Academics being really too discontent with Pokemon Stadium, considering that they took the first 2 games on that stage. But the burden is now on Prodigy to take 2 more games as opposed to Academics 1 for the spot in Winterside Grand Finals. Thing with these online tournaments is that you have to go through the Smash GG method of picking and choosing stages. It does take a while, as opposed to if you're in person, you can just say, "Oh yeah, run that back," or like, "Yeah, let's just go to Smashville." You know, the digital lag we have in our landscape of the game today, but we'll be back in no time. Now, game 4. Again, same characters. These 2 seem to be just pure specialists. And we are going to see a counter pick to Kalos Stadium. Honestly, a very good choice for Pac-Man. just has a lot of stages and platforms to run or move around. Just kind of charge the projectiles, and it just gives trouble for Donkey Kong. Having no platforms in the middle of the stage, you have to kind of navigate the stage all by kind of just horizontally. But it does give, I will say, it does give a lot of potential for Prodigy's clearly beloved down special confirms. Swings the up air a little too early. Very, wow. And Shane is just fully aware of the game plan right now. You got so much room to work with. This is such an open stage. You got getting a little, just a little aggressive, and not aggressive in like a bad sense, but swinging a little, overshooting some things, going for a lot of crazy options to land. Akademics playing fully aware. Is there a punish? I like the idea. Just a little bit off the mark, only by a few inches it seems. Prodigy will cover, but can he get back to stage? Oh! There's the trouble with Pac-Man on oh my goodness, is that gonna... Okay. No kill. But it is an edge guard scenario. That's a grab. Bounces off the wall. Parry for the fans. I like that idea. You got kind of getting aware that... Oh, what? I think what just happened was the side special got cancelled by grabbing the ledge. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That could have been the lifesaver for Prodigy. That hydrant's still there. Oh, Akademics playing with a little, not enough awareness for their own hydrant. What is the less trap option? Yes, great. Catch the key while he's doing it too. Lands the back air. Side things up. How does he make use of this key? Break down the hydrant. There, projectiles gives Donkey Kong so much trouble. Being so big, you're just target practice for whatever comes at you. And really, that has been the source of most of the damage of this stock. It's okay. Hydrants to avoid the grab. You know, it worked. I'm not sure if Akademics was aware of that actually being a thing, but it did get him to safety. But oh my goodness. Without us even knowing, Donkey Kong just piles on so much damage. You've got firm as a stone in the wind, has gained so much leverage, has the stage control and the percent lead. These hydrants are really devastating, I gotta say. Oh! Now, Akademics was not in position to punish that move. Had he been, it could have been very dangerous, but this is anyone's second stock. That melon's gonna be so scary. Wow. Pac-Man, very fast character with the aerials. Oh my gosh, that connects! Not gonna kill though. Donkey Kong, being a very super heavyweight. And it has been a get off from ledge game for Prodigy. No up air. Oh goodness, I wonder if those are misinputs. Be careful, that hydrant's pushing you towards him. Oh! And the armor of the up special tanks the orange. That orange ain't nothing. Donkey Kong is the master of fruits. Up air's gonna kill. Even, oh goodness, 230%. That is the power and magic of Donkey Kong. We are at 0-0. Not anymore. Goes over the hydrant. You've got just a big fan of down special. The all reliable, it seems. In addition to dash attack, being just a great option, burst option to break the zone on the part of Akademics. Goes for another grab, but thankfully Donkey Kong's arms are longer than that will ever be. Finds the forward air. Backs up to kind of see what the landing option is. I like that. I like that. Sometimes you don't have to overcommit. And the armor again for the up special. Really, really devastating. Doesn't quite take the stock this time out around. There is the donkey punch over the forward tilt. Goodness gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game 5. You've got really trying to make the reversal happen. My goodness, wow. And that was also on Akademics' counter pick. You have to imagine Akademics is perhaps sweating a little. You know, the lead was there, 2-0. Victory was just at their fingertips. And all of a sudden, Prodigy donkey punching his way in. You gotta be scared of a giant monkey charging at you, perhaps trying to take this victory away from you. You know, with the time in between the matches before Game 5, you know, both players really have to just kind of think of a solid new game plan that will outdo all the other games previously. You know, because now this is the one game that counts for everything. You know, to avoid losers bracket, avoid facing Hugh. You know, just such a scary threat over in losers finals. You know, no one wants to deal with that. I highly doubt we're seeing a character switch. At this point, it's just been way too close to really leave it up to the fault of a character. But as for stage, Akademics tried Kalos Stadium, and it was a good idea in theory, and he played it quite well for most of the early game. But as the game went on, and Prodigy managed to take a lead, and it just seemed to spell more trouble for Shane. All right, here it is. We have Game 5, the last lash for these two players. All right. And Town and City is the pick. You know, I like this. It's in a very similar way. The same archetype as Kalos Stadium, being that big, large open space. But I think that middle. That Prodigy loves to employ with down special. Great tech chase. You know, Pac-Man has a lot of low-angled moves, and at these low percents, it's going to lead to great tech chases and just strings. And for such a big character like Donkey Kong, Prodigy has to find a way to really make the right guesses as far as teching goes. Tries to hit the hydrant. Akademics just being one step ahead in that regard. Yeah, like I said, very much early in the set, Prodigy does get a little hyper-focused on the hydrant, it seems, and Akademics taking great note of that. Melon's out. The shield pressure, that's just a scary thing. When that Melon's floating at you, there's a scary Pac-Man coming right behind it, and so you really got to be careful there. Both players threatening with their confirming moves. Hanks the apple. Man, these fruits really don't mean anything for... Oh, he goes high! And there it is, the forward smash from much earlier. Ooh. I wonder if Prodigy was expecting the water to mess him up. Or maybe that was just a misinput with the forward smash. I won't know because I'm not Prodigy. But that is so unfortunate. The kill was right there. Really got to find a way to compose himself to really make use of a second chance. Or find one. Because right now, Akademics really going far with it. And again, these grabs are danger for Prodigy. Back air barely misses. Great use of stage control. What hit him? I have no idea. That wow, great catch actually. If Prodigy didn't nail that catch timing, he was dead for sure. A bit of cat and mouse. Okay, got with the control. Is there a punish? No, just respecting the hydrant. You know, that's just what when in those close combat quarters when you're at kill percent, it's just something you got to do. Going for another neutral B. Dancing around him. These grabs are in full force right now. Akademics paying no respect. You know, the grab has paid quite some huge dividends for Akademics, letting him great damage and control. Oh, I think Prodigy's shield was actually very small in that scenario. I think Prodigy felt like he had to get out of shield, but couldn't block the hydrant or avoid it in time. In Akademics. Oh my god, is that gonna do it? That was an inch away from the blast zone. Akademics really just on his last, just last blessings. You know, Akademics can't actually take anything for granted right now. Although he has a stock lead, it's a very fragile stock, and there it is. Wow, we are in Game 5, last stock scenario. Like I said, this is anybody's game, and both players have to make sure to play like so. Can he get out with the parry? Great block, but the jump, the aerial couldn't punish in time. Goodness. Finds in there. Damage racking up on both sides, and Prodigy in the last minute scenario, just starting to kind of find a way to beat Hydrant. Akademics might have to find a different way to close the gap. Forward smash does connect. So does Orange. What's the recovery? Goes high. The Orange in the hand actually messed him up. He tried to do double back air. Instead had an Orange and could not use that move. Here it is. Donkey punch on the part of Prodigy. Both players are virtually at kill percent. This is a great down special. It just leaves the Hydrant up in the air to threaten. Oh my goodness. This is intense. Backer's off stage. Can he recover? Yes, he can, but can he Shane throwing all his marbles at Prodigy. He wants this stock so bad. He wants this game more than anything. Finds it. No kill yet, though. There's another key on hand, but the back air is going to do it. Akademics moving on to grand finals. Just clutching it by the skin of his teeth. Almost getting reversed on. Great run from you, God. Wow. That really went down to the wire, and I would not have seen that coming much earlier when it was down to 2-0. Great stuff to both players, but now you've got isn't going anywhere.